Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and because of magic of filming, we film more than one film in one day, so I'm still rocking the same K-State basketball gear. I know they're going to beat USC. God, I hope they did. Otherwise, I'll look like a real ass when this video comes out. But while I look like an ass, take a moment to click like, subscribe, and make sure and comment. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to show you some of the things that were first for us. Some of them will be really cool. Some of them will be like, man, but they were the first time we made that. So we're going to show off a lot of that, and then over on Patreon, which you should check out because there is literally a free membership there where you can kind of take it for a trial run, see if you like it with all of our Discord and all the help there. You can sell your own stuff on there. It's pretty cool. We're going to be showing some of our first venomous snakes, how they're doing, some of the first venomous morphs we produced this year. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to have our version of Vanna White, a little younger but not as pretty. Caleb, bring me a blood python.
You don't think Caleb's pretty?
Not as pretty as Vanna White. Vanna White was hot in her day, man. I mean, she's still pretty decent, I think. You know, probably had some work done. She's pretty old now. Anyway, it's been digging in the dirt. This is an ivory. This is one we made so much fun of that we didn't think would exist. How are you going to be pretty friendly? Whoa, buddy. This is an ivory blood python. So really kind of cool, really pretty. It's going to be a keeper for us. Hopefully we can keep this one to be nice and tame, do a little work with it so it doesn't bite the shit out of everything. As you can see, it's pretty good right now. Really neat animal. So this is our first year making blood pythons at all. I'm going to return this one to you, Caleb, really quick. Oh, you already got the next one for me.
I can wait if you want to continue.
Yeah, hold on for just a second. This is our first year making blood pythons at all. So truth be told, and this isn't going to be everything we did this year. That's our first. Just the ones we picked out off the top of our head. We have ivories, we have irregulars, and we also have what, Kurt?
Blood pythons.
Matrixes, because an ivory is a super matrix. All of them are also possible het for albino. That'll need to be proven out. But matrixes, normals, and that is the only ivory. Next on the list is an Exanthic spinner blast, which Caleb already had. You are on Patreon by the time this video releases. This thing has already been put up for sale there, which is really, really sad because I'll be honest, guys, if it clears the list, it may get taken off the list because every day that goes by, I want this snake more and more. So what is this? This is a spinner blast. So it is a pastel spider pastel spider pinstripe. It's also an Exanthic. So an Exanthic spinner blast, as you can see, it does perfect. Get you the headshot there. Colors are amazing. I don't know, guys. This is just a wonderful, wonderful snake. I couldn't be any happier with it. I'll kind of check these off as we go. So I'm going to slide this one back to Caleb here. He is bringing me the next one, which we're going to skip that one for right now?
Yep.
Okay. Which is a GHI mahogany. We did make a handful of these. It's the first year we did it. This is, of course, working towards the Abyss, which would be a Suma GHI. You got to get this before you get a Suma GHI. It's just how it works. Are we going to look for the whole thing in shed? Okay. We've already shown it 1,000 times, so it's okay skipping it in shed. That would be, I'll tell you what that is in a minute too. So this one is looking really good though. And we're hoping to eventually raise this up, breed it back, and make that super mahogany GHI, which comes out to a legit all black and beautiful snake. I'll hand this one back to you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is one of the favorites. So this is a super blitz. We did make a couple of them this year. This one's the one that is perfect. The first one we made was not perfect. But for anybody who says Super Blitz can't be made, there it is. And Caleb, correct me if I'm wrong, this thing's already eating.
Yes.
So it's eating.
3 meals so far.
It's pooping.
Yep.
It's functioning perfect.
All good.
All good.
Not even in the Purple Dot
Blitz.
Club.
You will not see this one come up for sale. This one is staying right here. It is awesome. The one that we are not going to show today because it's in shed and they kind of tend to have a little bit of rough sheds. I mean, you just got to kind of move them around and get them right. It would be the, not Exanthic, God, I wish it was. The pinstripe scaleless, but we've shown that about 5 billion times already. Everybody already knows about that. But this thing, just amazing, right?
And what's the super name for that?
It's called the Blitzkrieg, which is actually a really good super name. Blitzkrieg. Trade you back here. Oh man, you went with the extra gene in it. Can't blame you there. So this is a super a super banana black pastel. We also have a regular super banana. Our first time ever making anything that is super banana-ish. There's a good chance, even though this one has penises, it's going to end up being a holdback because it can replace our banana black pastel and get the banana everywhere, making us both males and females. So really awesome snake. The cool thing here is we're going to get to keep some nice dark colors as it ages. And when you get the Blitz, or not Blitz, I'm stuck on Blitz, you guys, the black pastel bananas, you tend to get a lot more speckling, right? Well, look at this snake. You will not find a freckle on it. When you get the super bananas, one of the things that you won't have is freckling. So you're not going to have a single freckle. It's going to stay nice and beautiful the entire time, which I personally dig. Really, really excited about this one.
This one also has the extra.
Oh, so it's got the pastel in it, right? Mm-hmm. So one of the things we did for the first time also was lesser GHIs and pastel lesser GHIs. This happens to be a pastel lesser GHI. There's a big debate here at Olympus, and I want you to put in the comments your opinion. This is a really kick-ass looking snake. So Kurt and Caleb both prefer GHI with the lesser. Me, liking a little bit of the darker stuff and the contrast, I like the Mojave GHIs better. This was done to make some comparison. We've made a lot of Mojave GHI. It's been a while, but we have done that. We wanted to make some lesser GHI, which we just missed on last year and hit this year to see which one we actually liked better. They still think the lesser GHI is better. I think the Mojave GHI is better. I like it's more just striped and less side pattern. Let us know what your opinions are in the comments. We'd really appreciate hearing from you. All right. Last, and probably one of the ones I'm most excited about. We haven't even set this up in a tub yet. It just shed out recently. If you watched our egg cutting videos, we had that one. We did a clutch up that came out that was just weird, right? There it is, shed out. We have no idea, guys. We really don't. The pairing, it's just not in there. The pairing's a calabi, right? It's a calico bred to a calabi, I think. No.
Banana.
Calabi. Yeah, bred to a calabi or something. So, and the calabi in the past, being the mother, I looked through all of her past breeding records, and I'm the one who produced her, so I have all of them. Absolutely nothing explains this. So there's no retained sperm that would cause this. This is not anything we can explain other than, you know, and truth be told, what are we probably dealing with? We're going to call this right now, assuming its temporary name for this project will be the Mind Flayer, because I like naming things after Stranger Things. And when it came out, it kind of flayed our minds. So this is a Mind Flayer. The thing with this particular animal is I think it's going to do well. It's going to run around on me. I mean, this is it without any meals. It's a good sized baby. It appears very healthy, very active. The head color you can see is super dark. It's just a wild animal. The back is just cool. The way the colors are orange on the sides, not on the top. I don't have any idea why. If you put a gun to my head and say, what do I think is going to happen with this project? I think most likely this animal, it is a male, so we'll get a chance to breed it soon. I think it'll reproduce, but I don't think it's going to reproduce this. I think this is just an anomaly. But we'll see. If it can reproduce this, lucky us. Because this is one of the more wild things I've seen born in a long time. Anywhere. If you were buying African imports and this motherfucker came in that, you'd be shitting little green apples, right? Shitting in tall cotton is the old saying they used to say back in the hills where I'm not from. But back in the small towns where I am. Couldn't they say that in your small town, shitting in tall cotton?
No.
Caleb, you ever hear shit?
I've never heard that till now.
Really?
Yeah.
There's even a song that has a cleaned up version in it. It goes, we were walking in tall cotton. They cleaned up the shitting in tall cotton. Shitting in tall cotton means you're doing good. Cotton's growing really well. You're making good money. You know, shitting in tall cotton. Okay, apparently I'm the only redneck around here. So we're excited about it, but I'm going to keep my excitement down until it reproduces and it shows that visually. So that is the last one we had to show you. today. The rest we're going to show on Patreon, and they will all be of things that can make me or Caleb die. Probably not die, but we'd have to yell. What's the word we got to yell? What's the word you yell when something bites you to make yourself safe?
Ow.
No, there's another word. It protects from cobra bites. Probably works for rattlesnakes too. Come on, you know the word. I can't think of it. It starts with a C. I want to say it's like Kono, but it is Kono. Yeah, Kono. You yell Kono, and then you have to put on a tourniquet, which apparently this is a tourniquet now. See? My finger turns red. That means it's a tourniquet. So you get bit, yell Kono, and you do that, and everything will be fine. Okay. Enough of that shit. We're going to show you that on Patreon. Anything you want to add? Caleb?
Nope.
Kurt? Nope. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.